Hi guys, happy Monday. How is everybody today? Carrie Code is coming at you live from my kitchen today. We're going to make a little bit of a new recipe. Well, I've made it before, but I don't know if I put it in my keto page or not, so I need to continue to look through there. But anyway, let me know where you're tuning in from. My name is Carrie. I go live every day of the week bringing you some sort of an easy keto, low carb recipe. Anything all natural, health and wellness, I love to talk about and bring to you. So if this interests you and you're new to following me, make sure you are following me at the top. If you're new to my page, make sure you're following me at the top. And then I also have a page on Facebook. It's a group page with all my recipes. Keto, low carb, carnivore, all that's in there. If you'd like to be in there, just drop keto page in the comments, or you could search it at the top. Just search in the search engine Faith and Keto with Carrie. Click join now, and I will approve you after this live. Hello to you guys. I hope you all had a wonderful Easter. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Jesus is amazing. God is so good. And there's the beautiful Peg. Peg is on live, and she put live in the comments. So if you're on here with me live, drop live. If you're catching the replay later, great. Welcome. Replay viewers, put replay. If you are new, put new so I can give you a nice warm welcome. I would love it if you'd share this video out, just like Peg did. Share it with your family and friends. Give this video a share. Who's heard of Zwiebach? Now, I pronounce it Zwiebach because that's just the way I grew up pronouncing it. But who has heard of Zwiebach? Anybody on here? Give me a high five. Give me hearts and likes. Put it in the comments. Have you heard of Zwiebach? Did you have a grandma or a mom that baked homemade rolls, homemade buns from scratch, and then made Zwiebach out of them? I want to know. Hi, Carolyn. Thanks for jumping on live, sweetheart. How are you? Peg, thank you so much for sharing this out. I appreciate you. Sorry, I'm thirsty. Okay, guys, so as you know, Zwiebach, well, maybe you don't know. Zwiebach is made out of homemade rolls, okay? Homemade bread. But I'm keto and low carb, and I'm going to make Zwiebach out of the loaf of bread. Well, it's only half a loaf. I brought it to Easter yesterday. I'm going to make Zwiebach out of the leftover coconut flour protein bread that I made the other day. Elaine, hi Elaine, how are you? Have you ever had Zwiebach? I would love to know. So I'm just going to tell you, I already have my oven preheated to 200 degrees. This has to go on a slow oven all afternoon, okay? I mean all afternoon. What I love about it is, it's hard, it's crunchy. You take this soft loaf of bread, or cut it into slices, and you cook it in a slow oven all day long. Slow, lower oven. I have it on 200 until it's hard. And they're golden brown. As you can see, I'll be able to tell when it's done. And it's got to be hard all the way through, like crunchy hard. But the secret of it is you have to cut it so thin. Okay? So thin. Like even could be a little bit thinner than that, so we'll see. But I'm going to cut it up here. And so what I used to do, here's a nice thin one. See how thin? I remember eating this with my grandma and grandpa at their house. They would always have it with a cup of hot tea. So if you guys miss crackers and butter with your grandma and grandpa or whatever, make yourself one of these loaves of keto low carb bread, okay? And then make your own Zwiebach, or make your own, if you want to call it a cracker, go ahead. I'll show you. And then you just put them on this here pan. I need a new pan, don't I? And you just cook them on a slow oven, guys. I'm going to fill this up. I'm going to do this with this entire loaf right here. Who has had it before? Hi, Donnie. How are you? I'd love to know. So I don't have anybody on here that has had Zwiebach before. Oh my goodness. Am I the old school person on here or what? Nobody's had Zwiebach? Really? Guys, give this video a share. We gotta find somebody who's had Zwiebach before. Now, I'm not gonna eat this today or tomorrow because I am in the middle of an egg fast right now with a group that I'm in. We have all decided we're gonna do a 2-day egg fast. Donnie, you haven't either, really? That's interesting. Well, I'm making Zwiebach. It's super simple. All you gotta do is, I'm making Keto Low Carb Zwiebach. Usually Zwiebach is made out of regular homemade rolls. It's so good, you guys, with real butter on it. When you take it out of the oven and it's nice and hard and crunchy. Anyway, I was telling you that story. That one was almost a little too thin. And you butter it with real butter, and then my grandpa would always dip it in his hot tea. Nobody on here has had Zwiebach. I am really surprised in that. Guys, let's give this video a share out. Let's find somebody. Who else on here? Nobody? What is Zwiebach? Jerry? I was just trying to see if anybody on here. I gotta get another pan. Hold on. Just trying to see if anybody on here has ever had Zwiebach. Nobody has. Lots of family that made homemade bread but never had this. So my grandma always made homemade bread. Always made homemade rolls. Buns. We always called them mom's buns. She always made homemade buns, okay? Always. My grandma Viola did. And then, with about half of the batch, we would cut them, she would, into Zwiebach, okay? Into Zwiebach. You cut that roll. Man, those rolls were like this high. And you cut them into fourths or fifths. 5 little slices, you know, 5 squares. And then you cook them in a slow oven. And you bake them, flipping them a couple times until they're golden brown and rock hard. And then you butter them, you guys. Store them in a container. Then you butter them. Oh, this one's too thin too. And then you eat them with coffee. I shouldn't say hot tea. That was my grandma Catherine. You eat them with coffee and cream, and you dip them in your coffee. Oh my gosh. I am just so flabbergasted that nobody else has had them. So this is new. This is great for everybody. But yeah, that's what you do, guys. So good. I loved it so much. Guys, I could eat so many of them. Probably why I was way overweight, do you think? Okay, so this is kind of lopsided, so I'm going to just try and cut it down the middle here. It's going to be a halfer. This bread is very, very moist. So I was talking to my dad yesterday, and I am like a crouton. Yes, hard, but not thick, Crystal. Not thick. I have Ollie. Yes, I found somebody. It's like a biscotti. Thank you, Ollie, for helping me explain. Oh, wonderful. I love it. I have, my grandma was German. Yes, I am German. Both sides of my family, my mom's mom and dad and my dad's mom and dad were German. So both grandparents made this, but my grandma Viola, which is my mom's mom, made this all the time. Guys, give this video a share. I would love that. Oh, Ollie, I'm so grateful you come on here. Are you new? I don't know if I've ever seen you on my live before. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you are new, I'm so glad you're here. How fun. So, I guess I could have put it, well, oh well. I should have just got a smaller pan. I was about to say that Donita was. My babies chewed Zwiebach crackers while cutting their teeth. Yay, Connie, thanks for jumping on. Yes, they sell them. They actually sell them. Yes. I love this. I love thinking about old times, guys. That is me. I am an old soul. Like, I love old-fashioned things. I should make a post. Who knows the most about me? Like, I love Little House on the Prairie. I could watch that. I have watched it. Every episode 50 times. I love it so much. I'm new. I've watched before, but I've never commented. Oh, Ollie, I'm so glad you commented today. God bless you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am an old soul. I love anything homemade. I love anything digging in the dirt outside, growing your own stuff. I would love to raise our own cattle. I would love to do that. Raise our own meat. But anything Little House on the Prairie like, Andy Griffith like, that is totally me. I absolutely love it, you guys. Oh, I just love it so much. Okay, so now I'm just going to put these in the oven, guys. And it's going to sit in the oven all day. I probably should have started them earlier, but I wanted to do the live with you guys to show you. So they just slowly cook all day long. Hold on, Jackie, and I'll read that. And then you flip them a few times throughout the day. Let me wash my hands here. Jackie says, have you made carnivore pizza muffins? They are so good. So I've made carnivore pizza. Have I made a muffin? I don't know if I've made a muffin or not. Yeah, hamburger and sauce and cheese and pepperoni. I think I have. Honestly. Oh, Ollie, I'm so glad you're on here. Can I say that again? I'm so glad you commented. Thank you. Yes, Donita, they are like a biscotti. Yes. Very good. Very, very good. So this loaf of bread that I that I made the other day live. So I was talking with my dad, and he took a taste, and he was one of those who, when my mom would then make Zwiebach, I'm not gonna leave my mom out. So then she took went in her mom's footsteps, right? And my mom made the best buns too, just like her mom, just like my grandma. And my mom made homemade rolls, homemade buns, and Zwiebach for years and years and years and years. Well, they don't very much anymore because they don't eat wheat anymore, right? Anyway, so pretty darn cool. I'm not going to take anything away from my mom. She's an awesome cook, and she took after my grandma's footsteps, and she made those Zwiebach like crazy. And I remember growing up that when my mom's homemade buns would come out of the oven, my dad would eat them hot, put butter on them, and then he would sprinkle a little bit of sugar on there. And I would eat it with my dad and mom. Oh yeah, my dad and mom would eat Zwiebach and homemade buns all the time. My mom made homemade bread all the time. Peg says, you could buy the hard crackers that look like that for babies cutting teeth. Absolutely, yes. They sell Zwiebach, actually. Donita says, I watch Little House on the Prairie all the time. You and me are the same. I was in Minnesota last week and wanted to go to the Mankato to see where Charles used to go get his supplies. My daughter and I. So my kids naturally took into my footsteps, especially when it comes to Little House on the Prairie, especially my daughter. And my son likes it too. But my daughter went out and bought the whole series. Like, I got the whole Covered Wagon series, episode 1 to the very end, the last farewell, from my kids years ago, because I love it that much. I want to always have it. My daughter went out and bought the entire thing, and her new husband, they watch it all the time. They love it. And so they had a reunion here or whatever in California just this past, I don't know, I think it was March or January. And both of us said, man, wouldn't it be neat to go? Ollie says, I love retro. I have 50s table and chairs. I used to help my great-grandma churn butter. Oh, I churn butter. I have a churn up there. My mom got me and my sister each a butter churn. It's right up there. Okay, now I got to turn you around and show you guys. Now we're going down memory lane. Okay, right up there. See that little churn? See that little churn right there? And that old roll bowl? That's old. That's an old bowl. And that little churn there? I should churn some butter sometime on live, but boy, it would take quite a while. One Christmas we made butter at my folks, and my mom had it all ready for us. A lukewarm pint of heavy cream, a little bit of salt, and a mason jar, and we just took turns going around the table after Christmas dinner, shaking the mason jar, and we made butter. It's fun. Jackie says, this one has eggs, hamburger, pepperoni, mozzarella. Very nice, Jackie. Awesome. I'll have to give it a try. Donita, I know I love it too. Becky, hello. Thanks for jumping on live. Give this video a share out. We are talking about old stuff. Old recipes. Paula, hello, sweetheart. How are you? So anyway, yeah, that is the old story of Zwiebach. My grandma did it, both my grandmas, but my grandma Viola made it all the time. Grandma Catherine did once in a while. And then my mom would make them all the time. Homemade buns, cut them into Zwiebach. Delicious, you guys. And I used to eat butters and cracker with my grandpa, and this would be used as a cracker. That's one thing I need to do with you guys, is make a keto cracker. I need to do that. Like, literally need to do that. Out of my dough that I make, I should try it one of these days. So, anyway, fun, fun, fun. Marianne just jumped on here. Marianne, have you ever had Zwiebach? Have you ever had Zwiebach? Fun. It's fun talking about that. I would love to get our own chickens. All we need is a chicken coop, guys. That's all we need is a chicken coop. I saw your lunchbox up there. My dad used to carry one just like that every day going to work. Yep, I love all that old stuff. I love it. The thing of it is I need to, like, I've been wanting to not redecorate. Just, you know, replace a few things, like make it into more of a farm style. I don't know how. I'm not a very good decorator, you guys. I'd rather dig in the dirt. Like I said, I love to garden. I love to do flowers. I love to work in the yard. Never heard of it, Marianne says. Very cool. I thought more people would have. So that's very, very interesting. It's great, you know. I have still yet today to make... I live in the Czech community now. My husband's Czech, and I had never had a kolache until moving here. And then I've still never made them. Marianne, I've never, ever made a kolache yet. Let me go get some ice for my pink drink. But I am, you guys, I am all about whole foods. I am all about natural, as you can see. I am all about that. I wished I would have been more about it when my kids were babies. But I didn't know much. But you know what I'm trying to say? Anyway, down memory lane we went. Sherry wants me to make some low-carb cinnamon bread. Absolutely. So anyway, see how I skip around? I need my pink drink, guys. Let's take my capsule. So I was talking with my dad yesterday, and he tried my bread, and he's like, Carrie, add a little bit of monk fruit to that. Make it a little bit sweeter. Boy, that'll be good. So I'm going to add some monk fruit to my bread recipe next time I make it. I might do it this week. Seriously. Yes, Sherry, I will get some low-carb cinnamon bread made. Maybe I'll make it out of that loaf that I just told you about when I add sugar to it, or monk fruit, I should say. Ollie said, that's the reason I started watching you, is because you were doing a keto recipe. I've been doing low carb, low sugar for 2 years. Well, God bless you, Ollie. I hope you're in my keto page. It's called Faith and Keto with Carrie, and I'd love to have you in there. I like to keep things simple and bring recipes to you and make recipes for you guys that are simple and easy. Not very many ingredients. I like old-fashioned stuff, as we were just talking about, and I wish more doctors were natural. Amen to that. And I'm so grateful that Kennedy is in there trying to change up things and make our foods for all of us healthier in the United States. I'm so grateful for that. Hi Joan, how are you? Stephanie, I made some Zwiebach. It's in the oven already. So stay tuned. It's very easy. You just need to make my bread like I made the other day and cut them into Zwiebach. I don't know if I should do a reel. I'll take a picture of them. I should do a live. But I'm not going to eat them today or tomorrow because I'm doing an egg fast. Take this. Good stuff. Very good stuff. Guys, this right here is going to get my brain going. It's going to wake my brain up. Kind of tired from the weekend. It's going to curb those cravings. This right here is what helps so much with my hip pain and my joint pain, along with this inflammation fighter, antioxidant, antibacterial hormone balancer, my friends. This is the one that my doctor tells me to take in the afternoon also, which I just did. They work together, guys. They are made to work together. This is our duo. This is my pink duo that I take every afternoon. I don't know what Zwiebach is. Paula, I was just telling you about it. They are little hard breads made out of homemade rolls. So I made our homemade bread or homemade rolls. And I made that homemade bread the other day, and we ate half of it at my mom and dad's yesterday for Easter. So I made the other half into Zwiebach. So I'll take a picture and I'll put it into my keto page. Hi, Stephanie. Have to go get your grands off the bus. Very, very nice. Enjoy those grandchildren. I enjoy my granddaughter every day she's here. God is so entirely good. Grateful. Very, very grateful. Hi, Jean. How are you? Happy sunny day to you, too. I'm all for any sweets or desserts that you can ramp up. Okay. You need to look up my banana split dessert. Maybe I should just go repost it. You can't have it posted in too many times, can you? I'm going to show you guys. So guys, I've had a lot of people. Let me take a drink. Oh my gosh, so good. Guys, I've had a lot of messages. People can't find my recipes. And I don't know how else easier to do it. So, okay, so say you're on my homepage, okay? Or on your homepage. And you go to groups. So there's my group, Faith and Keto with Carrie, right? Actually, let's do this. Let's turn this around, okay? Ain't that quite the sight? I'll turn you around. We're going to go like this, okay? So here is my, this is kind of hard for me to do. So here's my page, guys, okay? So you see this here. You, chats, featured, reels, photos. You slide that over. And the very end, too bad it has to be at the very end, but there's albums. Okay? Look at all those albums, you guys. All kinds of stuff. Okay? There's over 100 recipes just underneath cookies, cakes, and goodies. Okay? Holy cow, is this hard for me to do. It's going to make me sick. Guys, I get motion sickness very easy. See all those recipes? There's another 118 recipes. Guys, there's so many. There's alcoholic drinks. There is getting started facts and tips. All that you need to know about keto and low carb. There's all kinds, guys. Healthy fats, low carb seasonings, desserts, side dishes. Here's our happy coffee recipes on some of them. Breads and noodles, keto appetizers. And guys, I stopped putting them, there's chaffles. I stopped putting them in there, in the albums, because, let me talk to you this way, because, isn't that attractive? Ick. I stopped putting them in the albums because people can never find the albums. So now I'm going to show you how to find any recipe you want, okay? So I'm going to turn it around again. All right. And I'll have to do this. Maybe I should do this live a couple times a month. So that way people know. Okay, so we're going to go back. And we're going to go to... This is the little search circle. I don't know what I should call it. You're welcome, Donita. So all you do if you're looking for something is you touch that circle. Search in Faith and Keto with Carrie. Are you guys seeing that? Search in Faith and Keto with Carrie. Do you guys see that? So then I need you to look up... And we're going to search bread. Okay, you see that up there? And we're going to hit the search arrow at the bottom. All the bread comes up. See, there's that new blueberry bread that I made the other day. There's the keto low carb coconut flour protein bread that I made the other day. Okay, here's another one, a carnivore bread with only a few ingredients. Here's another one. Somebody posted that blueberry bread. Kristen did. Here's another one that somebody posted. Okay? Here's another white bread that I tried to make. Okay, there's one of my lives making bread. Here's another keto low carb gluten-free bread made out of almond flour. There's me about 6 years ago. Ooh, look at that scary face. Here is my coconut flour protein bread in a flyer. Here is me making the blueberry bread the other day. Here's my avocado bread. Okay, there's a chaffle sandwich bread. 1 egg, 1 tablespoon sour cream, 1 tablespoon of coconut flour, baking powder, heavy cream. Okay, so there's me about a year ago. Okay, there's mini banana breads, keto and low carb approved. High protein keto flaxseed bread. Here's individual little garlic breads. Okay, so now I'm going to show you that one more time. We're going to go up to the top. And we're going to go back to that search engine. To that magnifying glass. Okay, and we're going to click on it. Now we're going to search. I don't know what's popular. We're going to search pizza. Okay. You're going to have a bunch of pizza. There's that viral onion rings pizza style recipe that I did, okay? There is somebody made the chicken crust the other day. Here's my keto low carb homemade pizza. And the crust is right there. See that? And there's so many different kinds. Guys. So many different kinds. Here's when I went out to eat. And I had just the toppings because I don't eat the crust. So I just get a bunch of slices of pizza, scrape the toppings off. Okay. Here is this pizza crust that somebody else made a year ago. Here is my pizza keto crust made. The crust is made out of the cheeses and the spices. See that? Here's another different keto crust that I made. Here's me in 2019 making the coconut flour fathead dough. There's so many things you guys can look for at the top. Okay, now let's go up the top one more time. And we're going to search sweets because people want sweets. Okay? Sweets, 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 sweets. There's live videos. Let's not do that. Let's do cookies. Or cake. Let's do cake. Okay? Share this video out, guys. I'd love it. Okay, there you go. There's cake batter chia seed pudding. Blueberry bread. What's this? Oh, Lily posted that the other day. Here is a high protein funnel cake chaffle, guys. Delicious. Yum. Okay? Cookies. Here's healthier Nutter Butter cookies. Here is my, somebody made this the other day. Oh, Betty did. My no-bake cookies. Here's high protein cookie dough. Here is my keto sugar cookie bars. So many things, guys. So just got to search at the top, okay? There's a ton of recipes, guys. I've had this recipe group for, oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know how long. Okay, I'm going to turn you around now. I'm getting sick. Just posting all that. Okay, Sherry, I don't know. So I would go at the top and I would search cinnamon bread recipe. Sherry, that's what I would do. Go at the top, just like I showed you, and search cinnamon bread recipe. Guys, looking through there like that, I'm all woozy. Woo! Anyway, that's how you do it. And guess what? I need to go sit down and work. So, I'm going to go drink my pink drink. I'm going to get busy. I hope you enjoyed today. I enjoyed visiting with you guys, reminiscing and going down memory lane. I'll take a picture of these when they're done. It won't be till tonight because they have to get in, or they have to be in the oven for at least 6 hours, I would say. At least. So share this video out, guys. I would love it if you would do so for me. I appreciate each and every single one of you on here. If you ever need me, you know where to find me. Want any info on my awesome duos? Put info in the comments. I'll gladly reach out to you. Get in that keto page where all those recipes are, okay? And give this video a share out with your family and friends. Take care, guys. Have a great Monday afternoon. And God bless each and every one of you. I appreciate you all. Mwah. Bye-bye.